You're watching Good Evening San Diego.
The Tri-City Medical Center has partnered with the Oceanside Police Department to support their Oceanside Youth Partnership Program. They help at-risk youth in the community. And joining us now to talk more about the effort is Chief External Affairs Officer of the Tri-City Medical Center, Aaron Bozic, and also Lieutenant Torino Valdivinos with the Oceanside Police Department. Good to see you, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
How are you? Thank you for having us.
Aaron, let me start with you, Aaron. Why did the Tri-City Medical Department decide that they wanted to get involved with this effort to help at-risk youth?
Well, Tri-City Medical Center is involved with quite a few organizations in our community through our Coastal Commitment Initiative. And we help, in particular, at-risk youth. And we're trying to address those social issues that disproportionately impact negative health outcomes. And so Torino's program, Oceanside Youth Partnership, was perfect for that.
And let me talk to you, Lieutenant, about this. What are some of the challenges that these kids are dealing with, and how are you helping them through it?
Well, we see things from anything from gang violence to drugs at the home to just issues in school or behavioral issues. So what we do is we put them through a 16-week program, and we focus on some of our core topics: personal responsibility, education, and we just try to teach them, a different view of life, and try to instill some of these core principles into them.
I understand you just had a graduation for the class yesterday. Is that right?
That's correct. We graduated 11 students, all from the Oceanside Unified School District.
Are there some stories that kind of pop out from where you took them? Maybe they were having some trouble in some areas, and through your program, you really helped them along the way?
Yeah, absolutely. We have one young man who was a decent student, but he was struggling at home. He's lacking a male father figure at the house, and he came in, and he's a great kid. And actually, we were able to connect him with Aaron, and Aaron's going to work with him on creating resumes and getting a job potentially. So it's a good story.
Well, let's talk about that, Aaron. Tell me what the plans are for this young gentleman.
Well, I help a lot of young people plan their careers and their lives. And this young man was a good opportunity for us to get even more involved. It's really challenging, and Trino and I both come from, challenging kind of environments growing up. And so we know how difficult it is to make really sound decisions when you're growing up in that environment. So Trino and I are here to help them make those better decisions.
Yeah, it's so important, isn't it, to have somebody who's older than you to kind of bounce some ideas off. I mean, I still ask friends and my relatives questions all the time about what should I do about this and that. And Lieutenant, you're kind of smiling. I mean, boy, it's nice to have somebody in your corner who can give you some good advice, isn't it?
Well, and that's the good thing about this partnership with Tri-City and Aaron in particular is, we are limited with resources. We can provide them certain things, but the resource that Aaron is providing our youth, you just can't put a price tag on it. So we're really appreciative of Aaron and Tri-City Medical Center for this.
Do you need volunteers at all, or how does that work? I know it's kind of a mentoring system, but it's more of a class type of situation.
Correct. All of our volunteers are all police officers. Or work within our police department. And we dress down, we're not in uniform. We build relationships with these young men and women. But yeah, it's all police officer led.
Do you find that some of the students go on to become maybe police officers or firefighters or something within public service?
Well, not sure yet. The program started in 2018, and we haven't had any one of the youth come back and become law enforcement or firemen. But that is the hope. Our hope is to expose them to the law enforcement field, to the fire field as well. And hopefully down the road, we'll see one of these young men or women come back and serve their community of Oceanside.
Well, that would be terrific. Lieutenant Torino Valdivinos and Aaron Bozic with Tri-City Medical Center. Thanks, gentlemen. Good to talk to you. Have a great weekend. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.